watching Car Nitty. My name is Mizan, and anyone who watches Car Nitty will know I love big engines. Displacement is just my thing. And today I've got a car that hasn't actually got the biggest engine in the world, but guess what? It's a pretty big engine for the size. So what exactly is this? It's an Abarth 500, not to be confused with an Abarth 595, which I'm sure you all know about. Based off of a Fiat 500, which is the base car, and that car had taken over Essex County at one point. So I'm surprised this car's reputation isn't in ruin by now. But anyway, this is the Italian's hot hatch version of it, the first iteration. The 595 came out after, and they were sold alongside before eventually wiping this one out and the 595 being the only one. And later, the 695 came out. JM on Cars is one of my favourite YouTubers, and he has gotten a lot of stick from the Abarth community. So I'm saying this to you nicely. Do not call these cars a Fiat. They will kill you. They will come in the middle of the night and they will stab you to death. This car has got 135 horsepower and 210 newton meters of torque. That's quite impressive for a car of this size. It weighs just over a ton, so it's very, very lightweight. It gets that power from a 1.4 litre turbocharged 4-cylinder engine, and it sends its power to the front wheels via a 5-speed manual gearbox. The 595 cars have more horsepower, better brakes, better suspension, and a few visual enhancements. So let's talk about price. Brand new, you can pick up one of these from around 14.5 grand. Today, you can pick them up for as little as 5 grand for a decent one at that. These cars are obviously a niche market. Not everyone's gonna want them, but guess what? There is a demand for this. If there wasn't a demand, Abarth wouldn't have gone from the 500 to the 595 to now the 695. So trust me, there are people that genuinely love this. And as I mentioned, there's a very passionate community behind these cars. And I'll give them one thing. They come up with some really cool names for the car. I mean, this is obviously the 500, but you've got stuff like the Turismo spec, the Competizione. I mean, I'm butchering the Italian language as I say it. They could have just called it competition, but they chose not to. And there's just such cool names, and it sells. What can I say? Let's talk about mods. I'm sure you can tell this isn't a stock car. The first thing I want to point out is the visual stuff. You can tell someone really didn't want anyone to think this is a Fiat 500. They've made sure to put scorpions and Abarth writing everywhere. In terms of visuals, obviously it's a black car and it's been fully de-chromed with red accents, which looks quite good if I'm honest. In terms of suspension, the car's on stock shocks and H&R lowering springs. Now that's going to give the car a very stiff ride, which obviously suits the fact that this is meant to be a bit of a go-kart. Most of the magic is in here, which I'm going to talk about now. This car's got upgraded coil packs, custom induction kit, BMC pop-off filter, forged intercooler, catalyst downpipes, custom valve exhaust system, a short shifter, stage 3 clutch and flywheel. I'm sure you guys can tell these mods aren't just for show. There's a reason behind it. This car is pushing 185 brake horsepower and 230 newton meters of torque. That's essentially a stage 1 plus. The reason why it's only a stage 1 plus is because this car is limited by the stock turbo. It can't handle any more power. I feel like that's enough talking. It's time to go for a drive, meet the owner, and go from there. Now in the Abarth 500, meet Omar.
Mizan, what's happening?
The first thing I want to say is, Omar, man, you're a married man, you got kids, you've got like a 7-seater as a daily driver.
We keep it quiet, bro. We don't. yeah. So this is the daily driving. Actually, I drive this on a daily basis. Yeah.
On a daily, but you don't have any passengers in it most of the time.
Nah. To be honest, bro. I mean, I modified the car and I've done everything, so I just want to rag it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
That's the point.
Yeah. Speaking of the rag. That's why you've got like a stage 3 clutch and flywheel, because even though you're not at stage 3 power, your point is I'm gonna drive it like a stage 3 power.
Just to handle the power and the abuse.
The abuse you're gonna throw it. Exactly. I'm sure you can tell I'm having to shout a bit because insulation in this car is really poor, isn't it?
It's too loud.
Italian cars might have the reputation that they're not reliable. What do you have to say about that?
Obviously, bro, it's not a freaking Lambo or Ferrari or something like that.
Yeah.
But to be honest, it's a budget car.
Yeah.
And for it, you get what you freaking pay for it, man.
And I know you're saying it's budget, but a lot of people will either buy Japanese cars like Honda type cars because they're reliable.
I mean, they're not well known in the market as in freaking very reliable.
Yeah.
You know the Fiats. Bro.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying
Back
to you.
in the days, yeah.
So does that reputation still uphold?
It's not. But it's just that it's the maintenance.
Maintenance.
Come back to the maintenance again. Yeah. If you keep it up with the maintenance, bro, then that's it. Happy to go, man. That's it. Obviously, before this, I was looking for the Mini Coopers and
Yes, I can tell what kind of guy. You like your power to weight ratios.
That's it. And lightweight, and top on that, bro. I work around central London, so I want something small that I can park in anywhere, and
it doesn't cost a lot of money to buy. So
to buy it and to modify it as well.
Yeah. So modifications. What's the price like?
I mean, like I said to you earlier, bro. The main reason for me is that I want to modify the car.
Yeah.
And I want to take it 2 stages. I don't want to spend too much money on it.
Because at the end of the day, it's a little selfish project.
Yeah. So I wanted something that I can take the piss out and just rag it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
When something breaks, easy to fix.
Well, this is the thing, considering the fact that you do rag it, it's crazy to think that you drive an Italian car, man. So tell me about Pro Vehicle, because you got so many of their stickers around your car.
Oh man, Pro Vehicle, bruv. I bet you, bruv, he must have freaking seen too many missed calls from me, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah, big shout out to them, man. They done a lot of work in my car.
Really?
When it comes here to suspension, freaking sorting out the turbo and induction kit. They done a custom one.
So essentially, they're the ones that built this car.
They done a lot of work on it. They done a lot of work on it. Yeah.
So if you've got a Abarth 500, I'm guessing a Abarth 595, 695.
Easy, bro.
I guess that's a good company for you to check out and get some work done.
You just mention my name and they will sort you out, bruv.
Yeah, there you go.
Make sure you don't go to them often, because they hate me for that same time. Yeah.
Apparently, wet conditions are the best for a front-wheel drive car. So
yes, that's it. If you want to have fun, I mean, you got to do it, obviously. Yeah, man.
Oh my god.
Like I said to you, bro,
this car was skidding over the lane. You almost went on the other.
You can feel the back bit, isn't it?
You're on the wrong YouTube channel, mate. You should be on DMO officially gas. You're on the wrong channel. Okay. Oh my. It's insanely loud. He's got a valve system and it's just literally open there. Hey, yo, you. Listen, have you got airbags on this car?
I don't think so. I'm joking.
Bloody hell, man.
Yeah.
It's. I can't sum up the experience of being in. Oh my god! I can feel those pops and bangs in my chest. Oh my. Going on, I don't even know what to comment on. The car's skidding all over the place, and then there's pops and bangs everywhere.
I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh my god, that gap was. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're literally changing gears like a DSG. Oh. Dear Lord, man. Oh my. Oh god, the smell of burnt clutch is getting in the car. So number one, I have to say this. I understand why you said you prefer wet conditions. Because it's front wheel drive and the wet conditions allow you to spin up a bit more rather than get stuck to the ground. So it gives you a bit of less friction, if that makes sense.
Big time, yeah.
The size of the car is a massive bonus for you because you're able to literally go in the oncoming lane to see if there's an oncoming up ahead. But it gives you more than enough time to go back because it's so small. And the other thing as well, these seats offer literally no support. I mean, these bolsters do absolutely nothing. I was moving around all over the place.
Left, right. I could tell, man. I could tell, yeah. And I mean, I don't want to be a passenger on this, but I can tell, bro.
You're just flying everywhere. And then the car is so stiffly damped. that you can literally feel everyone.
Every little pothole.
And I'm gonna be honest with you, I don't know how it looks on camera, but you weren't really breaking the speed limit. It's just the way it gets to the speed and the noise around you.
Exactly. Yeah,
the induction
the
kit.
speeds that we're taking in the corners, but you can tell. You can do this in the road we drive.
Nah, you're literally. Oh my god, I'm struggling to get words, man.
I'm telling you, we warmed up the car very well. Yeah, you see.
I'm literally swallowing my own vomit right now.
Well, that's why I'm driving.
That was bad. That was bad. I think with the. I'm speechless. I'm mostly speechless. I think we should just get to the 0 to 60 time. So let's fast forward to that now. Draggy is now sap and ready. Let's go. That's 60. Okay.
Okay, what is it?
You managed to do it in 7.68.
I'm happy with that, bro.
You're happy with that?
I'm happy with that.
In damp conditions. You don't have one more chance, so you're happy with that?
I think I'm happy with that, bro. With the power that I'm pushing, I wasn't even expecting that, to be honest. I was expecting less than that, man. But I'm happy with that, man.
Okay, there you go. So you're the first person we've had on the channel that's done one attempt, and you're literally happy to just call that a day. So there you go.
After this session, now
yeah. You want to give your car a bit of a rest, isn't it? But yeah, look, the turning circle in this car is horrendous, isn't it?
I'm telling you, bro.
Literally, you just done an 8-point turn.
Imagine that, bro.
Bloody hell.
Yeah,
but
so.
let's now move over to when I jump in the driver's seat. I can't switch off. So you now join us with me behind the seat of the Abarth. And I have to say straight off the bat, this clutch is incredibly heavy. When you push down on it, it's like it doesn't. It's safe to let go of me. Don't touch me.
To be honest, yeah.
Get your foot off me.
It's heavy for someone that doesn't daily. Yeah, it's different. But for me, bro, I got used to it. To be honest, yeah.
Your steering is incredibly light. I mean,
it's very, very light.
Oh my! It doesn't get heavier within the sport mode or anything?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, that's fine.
I mean, look at it now.
Oh wow, that just changed completely.
Yeah.
That's fine. I'll leave it on comfort for now. Even from a comfort perspective, these seats still don't give you comfort. This car's got a valve system. It's not my first time in a car with a valve system, because I've been in the CLA 45, add to CLA, and that car has a valve system similar to this. So right now the valve is obviously closed, so it's quiet. If I unlock it,
now it's open. Yeah. Now it's open.
It is so loud. Incredibly loud.
You can hear the induction.
I love that small size, man. I could just hit that gap.
I'm telling you, man. Imagine you had a big car.
Yeah, I wouldn't be able to hit that gap. And if we now lock it,
that's very, very good.
And now look, it sounds more whooshy. You can hear the intake more.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So
give it more, a little bit more. That's it.
With the valve open, you can go nuts, and with the valve closed, you can just enjoy the intake noises. The more I drive this car, the harder I'm finding it to justify it as a daily driver. But I can genuinely justify it as a weekend toy, or not even a weekend, a weekday toy. But as a daily driver, dear God, man,
you got it. No, I agree with you.
You've got a lead foot, man, because
you have to.
There's no space for my left leg to rest when I'm not on the clutch.
Yeah.
Your foot is resting on the clutch, isn't it?
Clutch, yeah.
But look, I'm driving it right, and the compliments I have to give right now is, this is a country lane. Yeah. There's barely enough space for two cars, just about. You got to slow down, make sure.
See, with the vans, man, you're taking these little gaps.
Yeah. And literally there's cars coming and I'm not worried. Like, I've driven so many cars down these roads and I've had to be very cautious about how much space I'm giving them and how much space I've left for myself. Look, 4x4 coming. Nothing. It was never a single thought about it. Oh, it's skidded.
That's it. Second. 7.
What?
Go on. 7,000. 7,000.
That is very fun, I have to say. That is very, very fun. And you know what? I love driving manual cars around these country lanes. me do a bit of a gear 1 pull, yeah?
Gear one. Go on,
So-
traction off now. Sport button on. Go on, give it. No. That's it.
This is a go-kart! This is a go-kart!
Yeah.
You should not be allowed on the
Keep up
roads!
with it, bruv. I'm telling you, bro.
That is incredibly fun. And you know what, yeah? I don't know how my face was looking while I was driving. But the honest truth is there's so much going on.
Yeah. That's what
There's so much going on, so like my face forgot to my face forgot to smile for a second. Like the valves open now, we're in sports.
That's it. Back on flip. Jeez. That's it. These little dabs, bro.
I know.
Bang. Nice.
Oh my!
I hope we got that on camera, bro. Carry on.
We just hit a bird! We just hit a bird! I hope it's okay. Listen, I feel bad. I don't know about you, but I feel bad.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
You're sadistic,
dear.
man. You
Oh
are.
dear.
You're
Oh dear.
sadistic.
Keep up. See?
I can't believe we just hit a bird. I tell you what, that bird looked at this car and thought, yeah, you're not that
I'll
fast.
make it, I'll make it.
You're not that fast. But no, there's no blood on the windscreen, so that's making me feel a bit good about it. Yeah, this is a crazy car. This shouldn't be allowed to be on the road.
Sweating, yeah.
Okay, whoever works at DVLA and is watching this video, take this car off the road. This is only to be allowed on a track. Because this car is just insane. Insane.
Have a little car and you can...
I'm actually going to turn the car around to see if I can find that bird. I actually feel really bad about it.
No, bro. I feel sorry for it. I don't want to even turn around and look at it, man. Keep it up. My guy.
Oh my god, there's another bird! There's another bird! Listen! This car's the bird killer! And to be fair, I've driven a lot of cars around these roads.
Yeah.
I think the only car I've been able to push around these bends was the Audi S3, which was stage 1, 2. Apart from that, this is a front wheel drive car. So this is where it happened.
Where is it?
There is no dead bird on the floor. Okay, I'm actually very happy.
She's alright, we just broke her leg.
Yeah. I'm actually very happy. I'm not seeing a dead bird.
That's it. And the traction off as well, you know.
It's traction off, yeah?
Traction off.
You're right though, this is the best condition.
Keep up. They don't know what speed we're going on.
Dear God, man, this car is an animal. And you know what just happened? So an animal just killed another animal. That's the way I see
That's
it.
it. Yeah, we keep it simple. Yeah, that's it, bro.
Oh God, the smell of clutch is now coming to the car as soon as we stopped.
Omar is a different kettle of fish. I can't believe this is his daily driver. He's going to have chronic back pain by the time he's in his 40s due to the seats, partial deafness due to the loud cabin, and a weak heart based on the way he drives. But guess what? It's worth it for the smile it puts on his face. I've had a lot of petrol heads on Car Nitty, but Omar is a special breed. Lots of people build track weapons, but he's built a road-going track car, and I applaud him for it. I can't comment on what a stock Abarth 500 feels like, but I assume power-wise this is similar to a 595, but in terms of feel, that's all unique to this build. For an Italian car to be driven as violently as Omar drives it, and for it to still run, is a testament to the build. Regardless of your opinion on these little Abarths, you have to respect Omar and his build, as he could have bought an M140 or another hot hatch, but his point is he wouldn't have had the budget to modify to the standard he's done with the Abarth. I think we can all appreciate the passion and energy behind Omar, but saying that, I feel sorry for the unlucky sod that buys the family 7-seater when he's done with it. Thanks for watching. Please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe if you're not already. Take care. We'll see you soon for the next one.